Hey there, folks. Quentin here, Mask Ramen on the internet with a comic book review. I finally got Dinoking here in my hands. It came yesterday in the mail, certified mail. I had to sign for it. Really great, great looking book. Look at the thickness of it. It is 70 pages of savage sequentials. It says here on the back. Really great cover. Really well made book. Dinoking is created and written by Liam Gray. This was the second printing. This was the printing. This was the second printing, and this was the book that was recommended by E.T. Van Sciver on one of his streams. He said that it kind of surprised him. He was thinking it was going to be bad, but it was actually pretty good. And it is pretty good. That's my opinion of it. And that wasn't swayed by anything. It wasn't because I bought it and I had to feel like I had to like it. Looking back at it, I could see some of the points that the EVS was talking about that made it good. And I agree. I agree with him in that regard. I do like the artwork. It's really great, really cool and energetic, especially the fight scene. Especially the fight scene, very kinetic. It reminded me a lot of like early Naruto style, like when Naruto fought Sasuke. Like it had that energy to it in manga form. But yeah, this is sort of like a manga. It is a manga. Looks like a manga. Smells like a manga. And it's black and white. The characters look manga. They don't look like American comics. I like sort of as it is depicted here in the cover. Really good. I really like the designs of the dinosaurs in here in the Dinoking. Really cool. But I wasn't planning on reading the whole thing. I was like, oh, this is a lot of book to read, like 70 pages of sequentials. But I found myself wanting more. I actually did put it down. I read it like halfway through. I put it down for a second. I'll save it. But then I actually picked it right back up and I actually finished the whole thing. And I do want more. I'm thinking like, how is there... This says one of two, right? I know that this book one is broken down in two chapters, sort of like two sort of its own graphic novels in one. But it's like I feel like we just got started in this world. Maybe Dinoking 1 out of 2, then like maybe Dinoking and something whatever. Maybe that's the plan. Like I could totally see this as an ongoing series. I feel like book 1 and 2 is just like not enough. Really interesting. And like I said, I was wanting more, and then the sort of last page was like an oh shit moment for me. I mean, hopefully I'm not giving that too much away. I don't mean no disrespect in trying to show everything or tell you the story, but it was a oh shit. Like, where's part 2? That's where I came. That was the conclusion that I had after reading this book. Where's part 2? And I know it's being written right now as we speak, and I know comic booking takes a long time to make. I am making my own comic book, and I know it's here 230 million years in the making. We'll just have to wait a little bit more for that, for part 2. So that is sort of my my thoughts on Dinoking. I can't wait for the second part, and I'll probably read this again and again. I feel like at least, especially after reading it so quickly, or so soon, I should say, not quickly. But it's well put together, well written. Kept me on the edge of my seat there. and yeah, wanting more, and thinking the art was very. It looks very sketchy in some spots, but it's. I feel like that's obviously on purpose because not all of it's like super sketchy, but when it comes to the action scenes, you get that sense of energy and the movement, and like this sort of like fear and anger and just this energy that I can't really quite explain. Uh, yeah, that I really can't quite explain. It's really cool, and I wish it was in color. That would be nice. Um, but I understand what this is. This is a not necessarily an American comic. It is a manga, and that's how mangas are. I mean, could I see this in a little digest? I could, but that's one of the reasons why I don't get too much manga is because of the digest size. I rather prefer American comic size books. But in that respect, I know manga is like really super thick books, but I didn't feel like I was getting cheated in any way. I felt like this was a complete story, a complete book, and well worth the wait. Not that I had to wait long. It was pretty quick in terms of like getting this, like ordering it off the campaign on Indiegogo, and then actually getting it. So, yeah, but this is, like I said, by Liam Gray, Dinoking. Really inspiring what he's accomplished with Dinoking. Yeah, but go check him out. He's over at Conquest Comics. Yeah, follow him and pick up this book. It's really good. Yeah, you won't be disappointed. I really liked it. So that's it for me. And thanks and God bless.